Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, and you are watching the CD Junkie. I would just like to discuss something real quick with you. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy world. Not even going to get into what I'm speaking about in particular, but there's things going on out there. There's things going on in here. And it gets really overwhelming. And a lot of the times, the way that I escape feeling bad, or I don't want to listen to the self-doubt, or I don't want to listen to the anxiety anymore. So I turn to music, and of course I listen to stuff. I make my videos, and sometimes it gets me in trouble, especially financially, because I'll make a video. Let's just say I'm making a video, and let's just say this CD is out of print and it's worth $45. Well, let's say I decide to make a Ramones video, and then I get online and I realize this is $45 now. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Now remember, it's not. I'm just using this as an example. But I'll buy it because I want to make that Ramones video, and I want to be able to show it to you, and I want to be able to talk about it. Now, of course, it's an album I friggin' grew up with practically, so I know it backwards and forwards, but I want to be able to hold it up and say, Ramones Road to Ruin, bonus tracks, yibbity yabbity yubbity. And then I put it down and file it in my CD collection. 78 people watched that video, and it's like, well, was spending $45 plus shipping, so $52.94. So let's just say this cost $52.94. Was that worth me buying that CD to feature on screen for anywhere from 18 to 37 seconds, and then have virtually nobody watch the video? Well, my concern isn't really the amount of people that watch the video, but my concern is, was it worth me paying money to make these videos? And that's the quandary. And I've talked about it before, but this is the first time I've really gone to, explain it. And then people will come to me and they go, oh, Schnee, have you heard the group The Nines? I'm using The Nines as an example. They do actually exist. Whatever I've heard by this band, I love, but I'm so far behind in their catalog that I'll never be able to catch up. Well, I'm not going to do a CD Junkie video, if I have no CDs to show. Now, I could get digital files and feature them on one of my Mixcloud shows. But then I start thinking, well, if I just spend the $300 in order to get those CDs and show them and make a video, and it'll be an 18-minute video that 72 people will watch, or maybe if I'm lucky 148 people will watch, then that was worth the $300 that I just paid. That is my quandary. That is my problem. I can't do that anymore. So I have to work with what I have. And, I'm not going to, I'm very lucky that I do occasionally get promos. There are labels out there that will send me promos, usually unsolicited, but there are a few times, like let's say Cherry Red or Omnivore or something like this. And this keeps me, keeps my mind active. Oh my gosh, this is so good. And of course, these labels, they just don't send me random things. They send me things that they know or they think that I'm going to like. And if there's something that I don't like, well, I'm going to go ahead and get up and talk about it anyway. No, actually, I'm not. I will not talk about it. I will only talk about the stuff that I love, the stuff that tickles my tinkies. And really, that's what I need to focus on. I need to just focus on not spending money and going out and just making videos of things that I love. So that's why I'm coming up with this new and forthcoming video project, or I'm going to start like a punk series, talk about some of the punk releases I have, and just going through my collection and pulling stuff instead of trying to find that one CD to complete my collection. I've had many people out there who have been very kind to me and have sent me stuff. I don't like to mention things that I don't have on like Ski Lodge or on Facebook anymore, because I have very, very kind people who will dig deep into their pockets and then send me something. Well, I never want to sound like I'm asking for anything. So, you know, and again, I don't feel that my channel is worth Patreon. I have viewers who care about music, which is wonderful. I have viewers who care about me, who have helped me, but setting up a Patreon, I would just be embarrassed, you know, if I had to pay people to pay me to be on Patreon. It's like, come on, I'll send you $5 a month, then you send me $5 a month. So basically, the show's, it's going to be moving forward, but I just got to put more of a focus on sharing what I have and not trying to complete a collection. Just buy that one CD that was missing, because that's just plain stupid. And you know, my name, actually legally, it's pronounced Stephen, but legally on my birth certificate, it's spelled Stupid. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope this doesn't disappoint you. I just care too much about all this kind of stuff. It's crazy. You know, it's like discovering this one band that, you know, has like 17 albums and you've never heard of them. And it's just like they keep putting it out, because they love to do it. And that's what my channel is all about. I just keep putting stuff out, and eventually somebody's going to come along. I have so many great subscribers. I'm so grateful. See, people don't realize, you know, yeah. So anyway, I can talk about this for days. You know, there was a time when no, never mind. I was just kidding. Thank you so much. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schd, the CD Junkie.